Hey, it's Big Game James, McCarty, Sports Director at Flag Family Media, here with Dragon Women's Basketball Head Coach Karla Nelson. Coach, last night, that Wednesday night matchup against Wayne State, your squad came out firing, and you were able to hold off that inferno that came late from Wayne State. Just, if you could, break down that entire 40 minutes and how you were able to punch your ticket to Sioux Falls.
You know, we got off to a fast start. First of all, the fans were great. You know, our student section, men's basketball, football, all the guys really, all the athletes that showed up were great, right? So that created that environment that brought that energy, and we got off to that quick start. I mean, Ashton really got us going. She just dominated the first half. And, you know, we got that lead, 18, 20-point lead, and thank God we did, right? Because heading into half, I felt like, you know, we still had good control of the game, and coming out of half, they go to a zone, and, you know, we were just lucky we hit some shots. I shouldn't say lucky, talented. We hit some shots. And then the fourth quarter, you know, it was the battle. The battle is, you know, do we want to take quick shots? Do we want to try to control the tempo? Because we have a lead, and so you're not just battling the opponent, but you're battling the clock, score all those things, and you give Wayne credit because, you know, they hit some tough shots down the stretch. And again, luckily we had the lead we did, and we were able to hold on to some of that lead and win the game.
I thought one thing that was tremendous last night was the effort, the little plays that we saw, whether it was Shrema coming in and knocking the ball out of bounds in the full court pressure. It was an offensive rebound from Fritz. Just those little things that I'm slowly starting to realize how much of a difference they make when you add up 5, 6, 7 of them. Those little plays, those hustle plays, how much of a difference maker were those, and how crucial will they be moving forward?
Well, I mean, I think the little plays always dictate the big play, which is the outcome, right? If you don't do the little things, you're not going to be very successful. And it is those little things. It's, you know, maybe taking a charge, maybe knocking a ball away, maybe, you know, you go in for a layup, you miss it, but somebody's there for the putback. You know, it's maybe a switch. You know, there's a lot of things, and as a coach, I think you understand that, but in turn, sometimes your team doesn't really understand that, you know, because they look at points and, you know, rebounds and the final score, but it's all the little things. It's what are you doing when you don't have the ball? And I always say that because in a 40-minute game, you probably have the ball, if you're not the point guard, maybe 30, 40, 50 seconds of a game. What do you do in the other, you know, 39 minutes? So, yeah, I mean, I think right now we're doing a lot of little things, and we just need to keep doing those.
You have the majority of your roster from last year's team that made it to Sioux Falls, but there are 4 or 5 young ladies that were not a part of last year's experience. When you are able to advance to Sioux Falls to the Pentagon, what does that just show about the growth of the program to year in and year out be able to make that trip and show that you're on the top half of the league?
Well, it's always fun. I mean, that's what every athlete wants to do is get that opportunity to play at the Pentagon. I think right now we're the only women's program that has played in the NSIC Tournament every year since it started. So that's something that, you know, I'm well aware of, and I think our team is, and we want to make sure that, number one, we keep doing that, keep that record, that streak going. I think the other thing we're looking to do is we have to start climbing. We would like to be like our men's team and get in that top 4 seed, so you can just head down to there, right? Head down there and have a couple days of practice and maybe a day off, and, you know, maybe lay on the couch a day. I'm kidding, but. You know, we've definitely grown. This year we've played a really tremendously tough schedule. I looked at the top 10 teams in the region. We've played 6 of them. So it's not like our schedule has been soft in any way, shape, or form. But again, I think these opportunities, you have to make the most of them. And like I told these guys before we ended practice, we're not going down there just to play. We're going to go there to compete. There's a big difference. And if we can compete at a high level, I think that we certainly will give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Last thing I have for you is you're going to play Southwest Minnesota State, the 2 seed. They were in a tie for the conference regular season championship. What needs to happen to be successful and to change the outcome from what happened in Marshall a couple months ago?
Well, we're going to have to play a lot better defensively. Defensively, we were a train wreck at that time. And then, you know, Southwest right now is the best rebounding team in the conference. and we're going to have to make sure we match that, possibly beat them on the boards, but we have to for sure match that. And then somebody other than our 4, which is Ashton, Terry, Addie, and Jens, somebody other than those 4 has to step up and play big for us. And I don't know if it's Fritz or Carl or Emily or, Kaylin, Kelly. I don't care who it is, but somebody needs to step up and make some plays for us.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thanks for coming to your time. We're looking forward to our trip down to Sioux Falls and, win a ball game. We can party a little bit.
That sounds good.
Big game, James
I'm
McCarty.
for that, James.
Alongside head coach Karla Nelson. Have a great rest of your day.